Tom Cruise, a name that defines Hollywood stardom. One of the highest paid actors of all time. A global icon. But here's something that surprises many people. For decades, Tom Cruise was Hollywood's biggest star, without an Oscar win. So when was Tom Cruise first nominated for an Academy Award? And why did it take so long for the Oscars to finally recognize him? This is the real story of talent, struggle, respect, and redemption. Born as Thomas Cruise Maypother IV, Tom Cruise grew up moving constantly, facing a difficult childhood and financial struggles. Acting became his escape. And in the early 1980s, Hollywood noticed him. Films like Risky Business and Top Gun turned him into a superstar. He had fame. He had box office power. But critics still questioned one thing. Could Tom Cruise truly act? That question was answered in 1989. Tom Cruise took a bold risk by starring in Born on the 4th of July. A serious, emotional, and politically intense film. He portrayed Ron Kovic, a Vietnam War veteran who returns home paralyzed and becomes a powerful anti-war activist. This role changed everything. For the first time, audiences didn't see an action hero. They saw a deeply emotional performer. In 1990, history was made. Tom Cruise received his first ever Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. It was a defining moment. Hollywood finally acknowledged that Tom Cruise was more than a movie star, he was a serious actor. Although he didn't win that year, the nomination itself reshaped his career forever. After his first Oscar nomination, Tom Cruise refused to be typecast. In 1996, he starred in Jerry Maguire, a film that blended romance, comedy, and raw emotion. His performance earned him another Oscar nomination, and one of the most iconic lines in movie history. "Show me the money." Once again, he didn't win, but his credibility continued to rise. Then came 1999's Magnolia. In a shocking transformation, Cruise played a dark, aggressive motivational speaker. The role was risky, uncomfortable, and unforgettable. It earned him his third Oscar nomination, this time for Best Supporting Actor. By now, there was no doubt. Tom Cruise was one of the most talented actors of his generation. Despite critical success, Hollywood continued to label him as an action star. The Mission Impossible franchise exploded globally. Cruise became known for performing his own stunts, risking his life for cinema. But award season after award season, the Oscars overlooked him. Fans began asking, why doesn't the Academy respect Tom Cruise? What many forget is this. Tom Cruise didn't just act. He produced. Films like Top Gun, Maverick revived theaters after the pandemic and earned multiple Oscar nominations. Cruise wasn't chasing awards. He was saving cinema. And slowly, the industry began to recognize that. After more than 35 years in Hollywood, the impossible finally happened. Tom Cruise was awarded an honorary Academy Award for his lifetime contribution to film. It wasn't for one role. It was for an entire legacy. The standing ovation said it all. Tom Cruise's journey proves something powerful. Awards don't define greatness. Consistency does. Discipline does. Passion does. From his first Oscar nomination to global superstardom, his story is about belief in craft, in cinema, and in yourself. Tom Cruise may have waited decades for Oscar recognition, but his legacy was never in doubt. From Born on the 4th of July to Mission Impossible, this is the story of a man who refused to be limited by labels. This is Tom Cruise. And this is Hollywood history.